What's up, MGA? Hit that like button, ayy. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We loading right now. We loading. Hit that like button, baby. Let's go. Hey. I gotta win. I gotta win. I gotta win. Listen, I gotta win. I gotta win. I gotta win. I gotta win. I gotta win, tell your friends to jump in. I gotta win, I gotta make this nickels and dime. I grind so hard, I'm the greatest of all time. Dropping these punchlines, trying to get it, trying to reach to the top. I gotta win, I gotta win, Come on, I gotta win, Hey. I gotta listen, sitting back, bossed up. You know what's up. It's time to start the show. You already know. Pulling off in the Lambo. Maybe not. We about to start the show. Please stop. I gotta win. I gotta win. Yeah. 2 more minutes. We might as well. We might as well. Check it. I'm in the booth now. I ain't got nothing to lose. Check it. Yeah. Something special. Listen. Yo, I said we about to freestyle. We about to wild out. I ain't talking about Nick Cannon wilding out. Flow is so crazy off the top of the dome. Going up to the elevator on my phone and writing the lyrics, doing this and that. I'm handling my biz. Time is so hard. I gotta grind harder than anything, dog. And every time I touch the pavement, I'm blessed by the Most High. I'm the best at what I do. Haters don't have a clue. Understand I'm freestyling, wildin'. Let's get it. Our show today is sponsored by Eneba. So if you're looking for the cheapest price possible on your PlayStation, Xbox One, PC, Nintendo Switch 2 games, look no further than Eneba. Eneba is one of the largest digital storefronts for video games, all your video games, and PC Windows key needs. So there it is right there. Check them out. Link will be in the description. Also, if you want to buy iTunes cards, gift cards, all that stuff, Xbox Game Pass, Steam, PlayStation Store. They even have Spotify stuff on here as well. Gift cards that you can actually buy. They have different categories right here. You can go through different platforms, whether it's PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, Nintendo, Switch games, Ubisoft, and GOG, Epic Games Store, and all that good stuff. And down at the bottom right here, they do have a trusted pilot score of 4.3, which I think is very, very important. I've bought from them before. Didn't have any issues with getting my game keys on time and things of that nature. And as you guys can see, they have Windows keys as well. So check them out for all your gaming needs. Plus, too, they're going to be helping us to sponsor a lot of our giveaways for our channel. So thank you so much, Eneba, for sponsoring today's video. And on top of that, they do have a promotion going on, 10% off, valid globally right now. And you can use code US10Gamer. So use that code. Link will be also in the description down below. Thank you so much, Eneba, for sponsoring today's show. What's up, everybody? This is your boy. Make sure you check out our sponsor for today's show, Eneba, for all your digital gaming needs, man. They have a giveaway going on right now for a 32-inch Alienware 4K 240 hertz OLED monitor. So if you want a chance to win that thing, link will be in the description. They're all affiliated links. They do help us out, help out the show. So if you're a fan of the show, then you will want to check out Eneba in the description. Thank you so much, Eneba, for sponsoring today. All right, man. So, holy freaking cow, guys. We are back in the building once again, man. I know you guys love these shows, man. So this is why we're going to keep doing them. Thank y'all so much for the support, man. I'm so humble. I'm so blessed, and I'm so grateful. Thanks to the Most High Jesus for his blessings, man. And yeah, we got some announcements that we're going to be tipping our nose into today. And Red Dead Redemption for PS5 Switch 2 just officially got announced by Rockstar Games. And yeah, I know this is not Red Dead Redemption 2, but hey, just in perfect timing, we can, talk about all that. We got a lot of stuff to go over and discuss today. We got some major news from Sony when it comes to the PlayStation 5, stuff that I've been talking about for years on this channel, in regards to, you buying a PlayStation product or buying a PlayStation 5. The best is yet to come in terms of a game that I think is going to just blow our minds. I think I kind of know what the game is, but more on that in the latter part of the show from Sony. So we have a lot of PlayStation stuff. We got some, Switch stuff as well. A little bit of something for everyone. We got Switch 2 news. We have Xbox news as well. We're also going to be talking about something here that I feel like is very, very interesting. So we got 2 canceled PlayStation 5 games that I think is very, very important that we talk about it because, hey, it sucks when these projects get canceled, but I mean, it is what it is on that particular front. Free to play multiplayer. All right, we got a free to play multiplayer Ratchet and Clank game. And yeah, I know a lot of people are not going to be happy about it, but hey, what are you going to do? Sony is trying to tip their hats off into the arena when it comes to mobile, because the mobile, arena right now, the mobile market right now is crazy and rapidly fast, growing and everything. So we're definitely going to be talking about that as well. And we do have a former Nintendo of America president talking about Xbox games on Switch 2 and things of that nature. So we do have a jam-packed show for you guys today, man. Please hit that like button. Also, we were contacted by Activision yesterday. Big shout outs to Activision. I mean, I would say this is about 5 years in a row now since we've been working with Activision, and they've been supplying us with review codes for Call of Duty. And so massive shout outs to them for hooking us up with the the cross-gen bundle for Black Ops 7. Obviously they gave me the times and everything, and we'll go over some more of the what's new this year for Call of Duty once it goes live and everything like that. So we'll try to give you guys some coverage on Black Ops 7. And I think one of the newest things this year is obviously the 4-player co-op and stuff like that. I think I'm pretty much excited. Not the biggest zombie person or dead ops or whatever the heck you want to call it, but hey, it is what it is. We're going to check out Call of Duty this year. And I was able to get a PS5 code. So shout outs to them. I mean, I'm so cool with Activision to the point where it's like, yeah, I can, ask for whatever code I want. So that's what, we end up getting here. So I downloaded it yesterday. And yeah, we'll be locked and loaded. And this is why I try to tell you guys. This is why I try to tell y'all, become a member. Because I got some really cool stuff in the making right now. So if you're a member and you're a part of the MGN squad, you guys already know we're going to be playing some Black Ops 7. We're going to check out that 4-player co-op. So if you're a member, if you haven't already become a member, hit that join button, because what that does is it gets you access to our giveaways whenever we do them. We're still sitting on a I think it's a $70 UK gift card, PlayStation UK gift card, and we do have some other giveaways that we are brewing up on currently right now. So hit that join button, man. So if you want to get on that Black Ops 7 with us, hit that join button so that we can play some Black Ops 7 and have a great time with the game and things of that nature. Also, we're still trying to shoot for our end of the year grand giveaway. So we're way off from that mark. So if you feel led, every little bit counts, whether it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 50, whatever you want to give. Definitely does help out our community, especially for those of you who cannot afford the memberships and stuff. Actively talking in the chat will get you in the running or get you blessed when it comes to our, membership community, gifted sub membership community. So Appreciate all of you guys. Thank y'all so much for y'all support, man. Hit the like button. It's very critical that we hit the like button and everything. But holy freaking smokes. I want to start off the stream by saying a lot of people are losing their minds about the Steam Machine. And like I said, man, the specs on that thing is more geared towards that casual gamer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to be able to, like, I already told y'all this, like, you're not going to be able to play, you know, every single game at 4K 60 maxed out settings, not with those kind of specs, which I've already told y'all. But yeah, this is a threat to Microsoft in some sort of way, considering that they are sort of like all over the place right now with their goal and vision and what they're trying to do. And you know, with this hybrid Xbox and stuff like that. But hey, man, it is what it is at this point. I mean, Microsoft just going to have to do what they have to do and, you know, continue to roll the ball there. But yeah, I do think the Steam Machine is going to be a very awesome device. I do think the price is that based on the specs that I've seen, I do think that the price is going to be very affordable. I think it's probably not going to be more than $500 for that thing. Maybe, like I said, I don't see it exceeding for the 2 terabyte model. I'll be shocked if it exceeds $699. And that's really expensive at $699 for what you're getting. But yeah, man, I can see a lot of people. Yo, Sir De Carlos, #1 fan. Let's go, brother. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. One love and God bless. Thank you so much, Sir De Carlos. Always coming through, elite member, Sir De Carlos. I appreciate you. So thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Because of guys like you, man, we're able to continue to do these shows. I can't stress it enough how grateful I am, because people, you know, the elite members that we have, they're God sent. And Sir De Carlos, you're one of them. So thank you so much for being a #1 fan and for supporting the show. But yeah, like I was saying before, yeah, man, our industry, man, I think Phil Spencer even put out a tweet, and he was even saying like, man, this Steam Machine further solidifies what Microsoft vision is. And, you know, this Steam Machine is going to be amazing because it's given Steam, you know, members, people that are having thousands of games, you know, library of games, opportunity to be able to play on even more devices and have more freedom than ever before. And I think that's what Microsoft is trying to do now. You know, giving gamers, you know, more options more than ever. Every screen is an Xbox, yada, yada, yada. And yeah, man, so this Steam Machine, man, it's going to bring some noise going into 2020. Man, to think about this, y'all, like 2026 is going to be nasty, bro. Like 2020, I don't even know if people even realize, but bro, 2026 is crazy, dog. 2026 is absolutely crazy. I don't even know what else to even say at this point. 2026 is going to be nuts. I mean, we got Steam Machine, we got Wolverine, we got GTA 6, Phantom Blade Zero. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many freaking games, man. Halo Campaign Evolve, Gears E-Day, Forza Horizon 6. Like, what, bro? We got so many freaking games. Like, too many games to list. So I think 2026 is probably going to be a huge year, and could be the year where we see Sony definitely hit over 100 million units sold on the PS5. And obviously highlighting, I talked about it yesterday, highlighting, you know, 5 years of PlayStation and, PlayStation 5, I should say. And, you know, some of my best memories are just hanging out with you guys and, you know, trying to get a PS5 and, you know, all these things, man. It's crazy, 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 crazy. You know, the games, you know, the some of the really good exclusive titles that we have had in the beginning. And something else I wanted to kind of share with you guys is like, also when it comes to the PS5, like the machine is not going anywhere, which I kind of given out a little bit of spoiler here, but which I've already told you guys this right now, buy with confidence. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm going to use to lead us into our first topic for today is buy with confidence, because right now, as we speak, I think a lot of people are kind of holding off a little bit if they don't already own a PS5. But I'm here to tell you, you don't have to hold off. If you are in the market right now for a PS5 or a Series X, get one. You know what I'm saying? Like, because these next generation consoles are going to be expensive. Not only that, but you're not going to get a whole lot of launch titles as well. Like, there's not going to be a whole lot of launch titles, and there's going to be a bunch of cross-generation stuff. So why not buy a PS5 or a Series X right now? Because most of those games are going to be still be made for those older consoles. You know what I'm saying? So again, and with Black Friday around the corner, I'm just trying to put y'all on game. The best time is now. The best time is now, because you have, websites like Newegg. Tomorrow starts Black Friday, early Black Friday for a lot of stores. Micro Center, Newegg is already doing their thing. They have their Black Friday protection right now. So if you buy something with that Black Friday protection badge, then you're protected, so in the event that there is a price drop and stuff like that, they will refund you the rest. So now is the best time of the year now to buy tech. You see what I'm saying? So if you've been waiting on the fence for years, or just recently, you're just like, man, I want to get me a Pro, or I want to get me. Plus, I saw something floating around about a PS5 is going to go down to about £100. And this is obviously or €100 or something like that, maybe in just Europe on PS5. So I'm telling you right now, and I'm pretty sure Sony is going to be having something here, in the States and everything like that. So you want to get a PS5, you've been waiting for a long time, get one. I don't see the need to hold back, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we don't know what PlayStation 6 is going to bring. We don't know how much that thing is going to be. We don't know if there's going to be enough, PS6 exclusive titles. At least we can hope, because Sony is still actively developing even more PS5 games that was promised from like 3 years ago is still currently in development for PS5. So you're not missing out on anything. Same thing with the next generation Xbox. I would even argue that a Series X is a banger deal right now. You know what I'm saying? Because that next gen Magnus ain't gonna be for everybody. And granted, they're still gonna be making, Xbox Series X and S games. You know what I mean? Similar to what they have done, with the, Xbox One. And it's crazy to even think that combined right now, Sony has outsold almost every single Xbox console right now, with literally almost combining Xbox One and the Series consoles together. Like, that's insane to even think. And so that's why I try to tell you boys, like, Sony don't have this issue, bro, of moving units. That's why y'all talking about Steam Machine and this and that. Like, bro, people are still going to buy PS5s. Like, that's never going to stop. That's never going to change unless Sony drastically say, oh, yeah, we're done with exclusives and we're going to be doing a whole Microsoft thing, which they're not going to do that because they want you to buy the hardware. And I try to tell people that. Everybody always be panicking and stuff like that. Yes, you can never predict this industry and the direction that the industry is going. But I will definitely say Sony is like Nintendo in a lot of ways, where they want you to buy their hardware. They want you to buy their hardware. And, to be honest, as someone that has grown up on Nintendo consoles and Sony consoles and even Xbox, like, I love consoles. I do. You know what I'm saying? Every time a new console comes out, shoot, I got to grab that. I got to get that. You know what I'm saying? Because of the nostalgia and how it was brought up, and the nostalgia of it. It's just it's legendary. And that's obviously not for everyone. Everyone is not going to rush out and buy the newest and greatest thing. And so now is the time. Now we're at the 5-year mark, and according to Sony, we're just like at the halfway point right now. That should tell you something right there. You see what I'm saying? Like, the PS5 have a lot of life left into it. You don't want to hear from me, right? Because I don't know what I'm talking about, right? Maybe you want to hear from Sony themselves. I'm telling you, PS5 has a lot of life left into it. PS5 haven't even peaked yet. Are you guys hearing what I'm saying? PlayStation 5 has not peaked yet in terms of what's even possible on the hardware. You want to buy a PS5 Pro? Go get it, bro. Don't let nobody tell you. Wait for Black Friday. Black Friday starts tomorrow with early access. Walmart, Best Buy, all these, Target, all these retailers are going to start, some of them earlier than some. But I'm telling you guys, you are looking for a console right now. You're looking for games right now. Now is the time. Don't worry about PlayStation 6 right now. You see what I'm saying? Because who knows what that's going to bring. You focus on the longevity of your purchase right now. I've gotten my $500 well worth it. As a matter of fact, I spent way more than that at the start of this generation. I spent over $2,000. I'm raising my right hand. You know what I'm saying? Like I've spent a lot of money on the PlayStation console side of things. On the Eagle, I go back to my stream, bro. I literally got every launch game. You understand? I put my money where my mouth is, bro. So I work hard for my money. I put my money where my mouth. I got every game. Not everybody can do that, but I'm trying to tell you something, right? I bought a Series X day one. You know what I'm saying? I put my money where my mouth is. Like if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Thanks to you guys putting me in that position. So I'm telling you, I got my money's worth out of this generation so far in terms of, value and the community, not even just about the games and playing online and all this and that, but the community. You see what I'm saying? Not even just PlayStation, but Xbox and Nintendo. You see what I'm saying? I've spent so much money with Nintendo. It's not even freaking funny. Most of the stuff, obviously, Nintendo, they've sent me, you know what I mean? But still, I still spend a lot of money with Nintendo too. I still break bread with Nintendo. Microsoft the same. I guess I'm getting what I deserve when it comes to Microsoft because I've spent a lot of bread with Microsoft too. You know what I'm saying? And Microsoft, I guess my seed that I've sowed, my good seed that I've sowed with them, now is finally catching up to me. And now they want to sit here and work with your boy, which is awesome. But I say all this to say this, don't be afraid to break bread right now because these consoles ain't going nowhere. At least on the Sony side of thing, the Switch 2 is just getting started. You see what I'm saying? The Switch 2 is just getting started, bro. You know what I'm saying? So in another year or two from now, well, probably about 2 more years, we're going to get a Switch 2 OLED, and that's fixing to go crazy. Some of you guys are holding off on the Switch 2 right now. Oh, not enough launch games, blah, 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 whatever. But I can almost guarantee you're going to buy a Switch 2 one way or the other. You see what I'm saying? Because, Nintendo is going to be dropping some kind of game that's really going to be reeling you in on the Switch 2. Whether you're waiting on the OLED version of the Switch 2, whether you're waiting on certain games for the Switch. Same thing with Sony. And, kind of crazy enough to even say it because a lot of you guys, are still on PS4. And some of y'all are like, well, now is the time. We're 5 years in the generation. And granted, a lot of you guys are not scared about a new console coming out. Why should you be scared or concerned about, a new machine coming out in 2027 or 2028? Who cares? Because the reality is, hey, the newest and the greatest stuff is for people who is already seasoned with this generation and they are hardcore PlayStation fans and they want the latest and greatest. You see what I'm saying? And they want to see all the shiny new graphics and this and that and blah, blah, blah. While for the rest of the casuals, they don't care. They don't care about all that kind of stuff. They just want to play, what they missed out on this current generation. And so, or they want to always be a generation behind when it comes to, the games and such. But there's a lot of life left into the PlayStation 5 console. And I've said this even before, bro, there's a lot of games that we have not seen yet. And bro, even looking at Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, pat yourself on the back. I'm almost done with Ghost of the Yotei right now. I'm literally almost at the end, if not at the end of Ghost of Yotei right now. And I'm proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I baby the game. I've taken my time. I know some of you guys have already finished with that game, but man, that game looks absolutely incredible. And that's still not peak PS5. You know what I'm saying? It's Death Stranding 2. Crazy enough to even say it. I'm still babying that game too. And that game is not even peak PS5. I know I'm crazy for saying that, but bro, PS5 have some stuff left in the tank that's gonna blow y'all away. Man, bro, y'all ain't seeing nothing yet. You hear me? We still got a lot of bigger games to come. You know, a lot of cross-generation. I'm telling you, PS5 ain't going nowhere, y'all. PS5 is here to stay. You're gonna get sick of PS5. Y'all, some of y'all thinking that, you know, you sick of PS5 right now. Bro, no. You know what I'm saying? No. You're going to get even sicker to your stomach with PS5. You're going to want PS5 to go bye-bye. Nah, man. For the first 3 to 4 years of that PS6 life cycle, it's going to be nothing but PS5 games. And even longer than that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you boys right now, you are going to get your money's worth. And knowing Sony on how they do things, right? At the end of each generation, they put out some of their best work yet. You see what I'm saying? Showcasing why they're in the business, why they're one of the best in the business, you know, dropping, you know, cutting edge, you know, games and really pushing the hardware and stuff like that. Sony has never had that problem. And that's one of the things that I do love about Sony is that they don't sit here and beat their chests about power, you know, because at the end of the day, yes, and I have to always remember and rivet that down in my head at all times that, man, listen, power don't mean nothing unless it's being fully utilized. There's a lot of developers right now that, you know, haven't necessarily pushed the PlayStation 5 or even the Series X for that matter. You know what I mean? So these consoles still have a lot of life left, a lot of mileage left, a lot of longevity left. And I can't wait to see, you know, what's left in the tank. You know, think about games that were either canceled or games that were. Oh, definitely, bro. Listen, Sir DeCarlos, you crushing it, bro. That's $20. That is $20 off the rip. Oh my God, dude. Oh, you have started the train. You have started. I got to get my Stream Deck back on here. I miss having my Stream Deck. I'm going to get my Stream Deck back installed and everything. And my man has started the train. Let's go, Sir DeCarlos. But yeah, man. Listen, man. Bro, stuff is about to get really expensive. Guys, stuff is about to get really expensive, more than ever. You hear what I'm telling you? Stuff is about to get crazier, sicker than ever before. What am I talking about? Well, I don't know if you heard the rumors about RAM shortages. You see what I'm saying? And not enough RAM, you know what I mean? Because these AI, you know, these AI companies are taking up all the RAM, buying up all the RAM. Y'all talking about PlayStation 6 this, PlayStation 6 that? Prepare yourself. I'm trying to open up your eyes. So some of us over here talking about PlayStation 6 and next gen, bro, the Legion Go 2. I'm not trying to justify it. Okay? This thing is expensive as heck. But, pause. This is expensive as heck, right? And a lot of it has to do with the tariffs. You know what I'm saying? And all that stuff. And not only that too, but man, the prices on these things to make these things are going up even higher. So you can only imagine, and laptops are fixing to go up in price. You think you see anything yet? It's only going to get, and this is supposed to be kicking in next year. And the RAM shortages is supposed to be what, like 2027 or even before that. Listen, I'm not trying to scare y'all, but prepare yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think Y'all think $1,300 for a handheld is expensive. It's fixing to get worse before it gets better. And so whatever, I say all this to say this, whatever you can get your hands on right now, get it. You understand what I'm saying? Get it. If you've been wanting a Pro, wait till Black Friday. I can almost guarantee you Sony's going to have some sort of deal. They have since the PS5 Pro, since the PS5 Pro's been out. Thank you so much for subscribing. Since the PS5 Pro has been out, it has gotten a price drop. You see what I'm saying? Because it came out last year, right? It's been a year already since the Pro came out. So if you've been on the fence, and PS5 Pro ain't going nowhere. I try to tell you boys that right now. So some of y'all are probably not going to be able to afford a PlayStation 6 console. And if you can afford one, then that's great. But I'm trying to tell you, these older machines, don't sleep on a PS5. Don't sleep on a Pro. Don't sleep on the Series X. If you've been on the fence with a Series X, get one. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they're still going to be making games for these machines, right? And who knows your financial situation 2 years from now? Well, literally a year after next year, we're hearing about, PS6 and next gen Xbox and this and that. But those things are going to be pricey. I am telling you that right now. So to each their own. And on top of that, too, you also have to understand the games. Whew! I'm done talking because nobody listens to Marlon until when these companies or somebody else tell you guys the price. This is another reason why you need to hop on now. The prices. No. Sounds about right. No, they have not. Just Red Dead Redemption. No, they have not. But thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ledge. I appreciate you, brother. It's going to be a bunch of cross-generation games like a big dog. Thank you so much. I'll heart these super chats in a second. There's going to be a bunch of cross-generation games, and the games are going to be even more expensive. That's another reason for you not to delay. You see what I'm saying? That's another reason for you not to delay. Get on it now. Get a Series X or a PS5 or a PS5 Pro now, because the games in next generation, if the Insomniac leak is anything to go by, $90, $100 game, bro, I don't know about you, but we already spending that now this generation, and a lot of people crying with these early access games and everything. That joint is expensive, dog. That's very expensive. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, that's another reason for you to hop on this generation, because unless Sony or Microsoft wants to go up on this generation price, which I highly doubt, but that's one of the main reasons why you want to hop on this generation if you haven't already, not just for more games to come and more games that's going to be pushing the hardware, but the prices of these consoles and these games. And not only that, the memberships are going to go up too. So that's also another reason why too, you need to be getting on board or lock in your memberships now. Start stacking the memberships. You feel me? I'm just trying to help y'all boys save some coins. You feel me? Like, bro, start stacking now, because going into next year, we're going to get hit upside the head with another game. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I'm trying to prepare my audience. I'm trying to prepare my community. I try to knock sense in myself and try to knock sense in y'all too, so y'all be prepared. Try to stack as much memberships as you can. Try to save for a rainy day, because I am telling you, next year you're going to hear Game Pass is going up again. I know y'all ain't trying to hear $30 is a lot of money, and it's going to go higher than that next year. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to put y'all boys on game right now. Same thing with Sony. Sony's going to go up on premium again. They're going to go up on these memberships again. So that's also, by the time we get into PlayStation 6, some of you guys are not going to be able to afford the games, man. Some of y'all, are not going to be able to afford the membership. Gaming is getting to a point where it's getting out of reach for a lot of us. And this is why I do appreciate what Valve is doing. This is why I appreciate what Microsoft is doing. Yes, the Series S is lower tier. Hey, Sir DeCarlos, appreciate that's $30 from Sir DeCarlos. Let's go, man. Sir DeCarlos is on fire right now. Listen, bro, I'm trying to put y'all on game right now. So there's no surprises, right? Get on it. Stack your memberships now. Lock yourself in for a couple of years. Save yourself some coins. Those of you who live by the subscription model, save yourself some coins now. Start stacking now because it's only going to go higher. Next to this shiny new piece of tech that you really want so bad, right? And controllers and everything else is going to be going up. So I say all this to say this, guys, prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves. Try to save. Try to prepare because, yo, gaming is not getting any cheaper, man. It start to not be a hobby anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's a very expensive luxury. Gaming is a high luxury right now. It's a high maintenance luxury right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a high hobby, high price hobby right now. You know what I mean? And yo, this is why I have some respect for Rockstar Games. I know a lot of you guys, oh, here he goes, shilling for Rockstar. No, it's the truth, man. Because Rockstar is one of the only set of developers that really propel the industry forward, that really shoots for the stars, man, and give us the best that we can possibly get in that given time. Yes, there's other developer studios and devs and stuff like that, but the reality is, why do you think they're delaying the game so much? Because new mechanics, new ideas being thrown around, you know, got to clean up all the bugs and stuff like that. You just never know. There's a lot of things and there's a lot of pressure on them right now. And so you gotta prepare yourself. Like Kratos will always say, prepare yourself, boy. You got to prepare yourself, guys. So I'm telling you this right now, as we go into 2026, it's fixing to get even more crazy. What? Man, listen. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I mean, considering, thank you so much, GS. I listen, I can see Sony doing that because they're trying to strengthen. That's one of the another things that we have to look at is that state of play that we just got, right? That Japanese state of play is that Sony is trying to show us over here in the West, like, look, we're trying to strengthen our Japanese and our Asian market more than ever before. So yeah, it is a possibility that could shed some light on a lot of these games, you know, from the PS3 generation, you know what I mean, that we come to know and love from PS2 and even PS1. And so, yeah, man, I think this is just kind of crazy right now. We have to pay attention to that because, yo, this make no mistake, we can see a lot of these games that were put on ice be re-resurrected in a whole new generation. Mark my words, that could very well be the case going into the PlayStation 6. Remember what Shuya Yoshida-san said. Sony, we're already at the ceiling right now for what's graphically possible. Yes, there's going to be some games that might go above the ceiling like GTA 6 and maybe a couple PlayStation 6 launch titles or PlayStation 6 exclusive games that might differentiate itself from current generation, but it's not going to be like a huge leap forward. So Shuya Yoshida is like, bro, like what can Sony do different? And that's also another thing I'm trying to put y'all on game. Because when people graduate from a predecessor, you know what I'm saying? Like the biggest thing for a lot of people, okay, what's new? What's different? You see what I'm saying? If there's nothing new or different or enough to grab you in, you're not going to jump. You're not going to jump on board on the next generation. People are not stupid. So Sony must have something up their sleeves to reel us in, right? Because graphically, how much more can you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what else can they do? And I'm telling you guys, they can start off with a lot of these classics that were put on ice. People been asking for Bloodborne, Infamous, like MotorStorm, Resistance, like all these games that, you know what I'm saying, like people been asking for and hoping for and stuff like that could very well make a return. You see what I'm saying? Maybe not. I mean, we don't know at this point, but all I can say, guys, is It's fixing to get even more crazier going into next generation, and hoping that they can find a way to reel you in day one. That's the biggest thing here. That's the biggest thing. And not only that too, but there's still a lot left in the tank for this generation. We're like literally halfway there. So we're going to bleed over into we got multiple things to talk about. So hopefully you guys enjoy that quick intro there. We're going to bleed over into the major reveal here for the PlayStation 5 console. Obviously, like I said before, there is still a lot left into the tank. And, hey, rightfully so. Buy with confidence. Buy with confidence. If you going out Black Friday, whatever the case may be, yada, yada, buy with confidence. You're in the market for a PlayStation 5 console, buy with confidence. All right. So why am I saying all this right now? Listen to this right here. So this is coming from insidergaming.com. PlayStation 5. Listen to this. Listen. PlayStation 5 is only, I quote, only in the middle of the journey, say Sony. So we're at the halfway point. So that simply means PS5 ain't going nowhere. We're at the halfway point. This is coming from, you don't believe me? Let me show you screens right now. Halfway point. We're at the halfway point right now. So shouts to Tom Henderson. We're at the halfway point, ladies and gentlemen, right now. So if you're in the market for a PlayStation 5, don't hesitate. You're halfway there. You see what I'm saying? And there's still a lot more that's left in the tank. And so with that being said, let's dial it up a notch here. Says right here, Sony's chief financial officer, Lin Tao, pretty much has said that Sony believes the PS5 is only at the midpoint of its journey. Oh my Lord Jesus. The quote came from Sony's latest quarterly earnings call, where Sony CFO Lin Tao revealed that PlayStation 5 is currently only in the middle of its life cycle. Yeah, so we are barely scratching the surface. We're halfway there. Anybody who knows about the longevity of PlayStation consoles, the reliability and games and all that kind of stuff, they know. Look at PS4. You see what I'm saying? Prime example of going into this generation. And for the first 3 years, all we were getting was a bunch of cross-generation games, right? Prime example. And even to this day, games are still on PS4. When did PS4 came out? Back in 2013, bro. Back in 2013. Right? And they're still making games. So what does that tell you? Same thing for PS5. So don't act surprised. Now, let's go into this one. Quote, our view. This has come from Lin Tao, the CFO of Sony. Listen to this one right here. Quote, our view is that compared to the conventional console life cycles. Listen, guys, listen. Looking at the PS4 life cycle, it seems to be getting longer and longer. What did I just told y'all? Okay, especially the PS4, which was launched in what? 2013. What I just said, what I just told you, boys. All right. And it's been over a decade since then. Right. But there are many active users enjoying the console. What did I just wasted 47 minutes talking to you boys about? Right. The same thing. So now you're hearing it from Sony. Maybe you might listen. OK, now let's finish. That's enjoying the console. So from that perspective, we believe that the PS5 is only in the middle of the journey. And we are really planning to expand it even further. It's not going to be. They're making way too much money. They're making way too much money off of PlayStation Plus. Remember, that was the case back in the PS3 generation. And then they start copying Microsoft with Xbox Live and starting to charge and stuff like that. Yeah, so there you go on that particular front. Nah, it ain't going to be optional. It's a big winner for them. They're making so much money. They got so many subscribers on that joint. Not happening. Not happening at all. But you heard, before you drop that donation, you heard exactly what she said. And we are really planning to expand it even what? Further, end quote. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? And now we're fixing to go into PS6. What does that tell you? Buy with confidence. That's me telling you that. Buy with confidence. If the PS4 generation is anything to go off of, it's going to be the same thing, bro. That's why I try to tell you boys. Same thing going into the PlayStation 6 generation, right? Same thing going into PlayStation 6 generation. Bunch of cross generation. You're going to get tired of PS5 and you're going to get annoyed with Sony. Oh man, here we go. More cross generation PS5 games. Can we get some more PS6 games? See what I'm trying to tell you? And people that just bought PS5s are going to be laughing and smiling. At least I get to save me some doggone money. At least I get to save me some bread. You feel me? Bro, listen, man. Listen, bro. Oh, we ain't done yet. We are not done yet. We're just getting started, baby. Oh, nice. I'm glad you're enjoying your B4 OLED TV, man. Great TV. Great for PS5. Great for Xbox Series X. Yes, sir. Great for your Nintendo Switch 2 or your Switch, whatever you have. Enjoy, my brother. Enjoy. We're not even done yet. Similar to what I was trying to tell you boys earlier today. So when will the PS6 release? Remember I was talking to y'all about PlayStation 6? Let me draw up my sleeves real quick. Let me draw up my sleeves because now I'm fixing to go in now. Like I was trying to tell you boys earlier, and I'm not telling you anything wrong. I'm just trying to prepare you guys all over again like we did before the start of the PlayStation 5 generation. So let's check this out. It says, well, Tao's comments are not actually suggesting that the PlayStation 6 is another 5 years away. Instead, she's suggesting that the console generation of the PS5 will bleed through. What did I just finish talking to you guys about? Bleed through during the PS5, right? Just like the current generation with the PS5 and PS4. What did I just finish telling you boys earlier? What did I just finish telling y'all? Right? The same thing is fixing to happen, right? That's a term that I love to use all the time. Bleed through. So PS5 is going to bleed through PlayStation 6, right? And people were so mad at Jim Ryan. I remember to this day, man, God of War Ragnarok should have been a PS5 exclusive. Jimmy boy, what's wrong with you? GT7 should be a PS5 only game. What is wrong with you, Jimmy boy? Huh? Why are we getting all these cross-generation games? Man, I'm so upset right now. Why did I even bother buying a PS5? Learn from your mistakes. Bro, listen, man. There you go. You think it's a joke. Listen to what Mark is telling you. The best place to play PS5 game. You guys are going to be mad all over again. Because you honestly think Sony is going to ditch PS5 players for PlayStation 6? Not going to happen. She just finished talking about PS4 and so many people still on PS4. Okay, don't listen to me. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people are a generation behind the current generation. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to be the same thing with PS6. You think everybody and their mama is going to be freaking Marlon Naruto? They're going to be Marlon Naruto themselves to GameStop on launch day? Think again. Because people already know the game. A bunch of cross-gener. It's going to piss you off. I can remember when God of War Ragnarok was getting ready to come out, a lot of people thought, oh man, PS5 only. Nope. PS4. Oh man, it looks so PS4. GT7. Nope. You know what I'm saying? Cross generation, dog. People were so freaking mad. So freaking mad. Like, man, can we get even more PS5 only games? Nope. Sony was like, nope. Nope. All these games are built with PlayStation 4 in mind. And people got real. Horizon Forbidden West. Are you guys crazy? Y'all don't remember? A lot of you boys were upset with Sony. You're like, what the freak is going on right now, man? Like, Sony, are you crazy? Are you out of your friggin' mind? Jimmy boy, have you lost your marbles? Freaking Horizon Forbidden West. And the crazy part about this joint is that a lot of these cross-generation games, y'all, looks really freaking good on the PlayStation 5. So again, you gonna be buying a PlayStation 6 to play PlayStation 5 games for at least 3-4 years in. And this is why I try to tell you boys, like, hold on to the PS5. And wait, we didn't even, woo! You're going to see why I'm saying what I'm saying. All right, listen, it's getting juicy and nice now. So listen to me now, all right? I need to show you this right now. So when will the PS6 release? I'm going to read this again so you boys can understand what the heck is going on. Well, Tao's comments are not actually suggesting that the PS6 is another 5 years away. Instead, she's suggesting that the console generation of the PS5 will bleed through during the PS5. Just like with the current generation with the PS5 and the PS4, we are now only just seeing developers move away from the PS4 with its games. What did I just finish telling y'all? Just now, 5 years in, just now, we are hearing that developers are now moving away from old crusty PS4. Come on, you should know this, right? 5 years in, and now developers are starting to move. They're starting to move now. They're starting to transition now over to PS5. You see what I'm saying? And we're at the halfway mark. So what do you think is going to happen going into the PlayStation 6 generation? Come on, you should know this. All right, so check this out. So in theory, at least the PlayStation 6 is scheduled to release likely in 2027 or 2028. With the PlayStation 5 continuing to be supported. Wait. Hold on, you ready? Because I'm probably going to be an old grandpa by this time. With the PlayStation 5, listen, with the PlayStation 5 continuing to be supported around 2031 to 2032. You see what? This is major news right here. Major news, because a lot of people don't understand. I'm going to say the words of today is buy with confidence. Because you buying a PS5 now, you're going to get your money's worth, even at the halfway mark. Bro, 2031 to 2032, this goes into what Hideaki Noshino-san was saying. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. People are so worried about buying a Pro. Don't worry about buying a Pro. Buy it if you want one. This man said 10 years on PS5 Pro. Bro, they're talking about 2031 to 2032. Bro, we're in 2025. We're just in 2025. It's going to go into 2026. So that's another 6 to 7 more years of support. Man, come on. Are you crazy? So if you buy a PS5 now, or better yet, a Pro, or whatever the case may be, you are locked in, especially the Pro, because the Pro is going to constantly keep getting updated. Okay. You don't listen to me. Listen to this. The support for the past generation is simply because the economics, allowing developers to release on a much bigger market than they would if they just developed games for the latest generation. That's also another thing too you got to think about. The developers, bro. Like now, the developers are packing up their lunch kits. They're going to PS5. Then they're going to go to PS6 afterward. Okay. You hear what they're saying right here? Allowing developers to release on a much bigger market than they would if they just developed games for the latest generation. For instance, on PlayStation 6's launch, which could sell about 10 to 15 million units in its first year. It's not an ideal market to solely release a game on. What did I just told you, boys? It's much better to release on the PlayStation 6 10 to 15 million units plus. Wait for it. Plus the PS5. Likely 100 million units by 2027. What did I tell you, boys? Why would you just solely, this is why you boys got to understand how the market works and how this game works, right? Why would you just solely release games on PlayStation 6 only when chances are you're not going to sell that many units at launch? You're not going to, everybody that owns a PS5 is not going to automatically sell their PS5s to go buy a PlayStation 6. It's not going to happen. Why do that when the majority of your user base is going to be on PS5? You're going to have, bro, by the time PlayStation 6 comes out, bro, PS5 is probably going to be like close to 130, maybe 140 by then. If Sony keep up the pace and keep dropping bangers after bangers, more than one exclusive a year. What? Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? You understand what I'm saying? Bro, you tripping. Why? And I had to understand that because I was like, bro, God of War Ragnarok, freaking PS4, really? But then I had to understand why. Like, bro, it just does not make business sense to sit there and, yeah, you're going to have some PS6 only games, because they want to sell you. They want to persuade you, right, to buy the PlayStation 6. But that's why you launch games are so scarce, right? And for the first 3 or 4 years, nothing but cross generation, right? Because it makes sense. It makes money sense. Why am I going to alienate over 100+ million users? Same thing with the Switch. They just now saying, with the Switch. But look how long the Switch has been around. They're still making Switch games. Come on, you should know this, right? Look at the Switch 2. Come on, you should know this. All about it's not even just about Mario Kart World. Come on, you should know this already. Donkey Kong. You see what I'm saying? It's not about all of that. It is not enough launch games. But a lot of people are buying the Switch 2 based on the hardware improvement of the Switch games. Games that was running like crap on the Switch runs even better on the Switch 2. And that's enough for people to be like, oh, shoot, I got to get me a Switch 2. But that's years later from 2017, bro. You see what I'm saying? 2016, 2017, long time ago. You see what I'm saying? So listen, man, what? Are you crazy in your brains? Listen, man, you have to look at it from that perspective. There's no way. So y'all talking about PS6 this and PS6 that, prepare yourself because there's going to be a lot of cross-generation games and a lot of people are going to be mad all over again. Right? But this is the reality, guys. And it's going to be the same thing with the next console after the PlayStation 6 and so on and so forth and so on and so forth. That's just the way. That's the nature of the beast. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Now, check this out. Listen to this. It's why popular games. Look at this. It's why popular games such as Call of Duty still remain on past generation consoles. It's not rocket science. We already know that. Simply because the platform still has large number of players. This is the reason why Call of Duty, all these games, Fortnite, all these games, you know what I'm saying? They're still making content for PS4 players. Why? Because there's majority of people still on PlayStation 4, then on PS5, then on current generation. So you don't get anything out of the stream earlier today. Be smart with your money. Do whatever you want to do with your money. But just know when it comes to this gaming stuff, bro, It's not hard to figure it out. Same thing that Sony did this generation with a bunch of cross-generation games is same thing for PlayStation 6. I just hope that there's some kind of gimmick that they're going to come up with or some kind of trick up their sleeve to reel you in, right? But trust me, the moral of the story is this: PS5 ain't going nowhere. And we fixing to get even sicker than this news right here. You ready? I told you boys to come prepared. Buckle up, grab your favorite beverage. It's about to go down. You ready? All right, so check this out. Oh boy. Woo! You better get excited and hype. All right. And I got to show you boys this one right here. I try to tell you boys, I said, look, PS5 is at its peak right now. You see what I'm saying? PS5, it's not even, I wouldn't even say it's even peaking yet. It's not even peaking yet. Almost peaking. Not even peaking yet. Oh, Lord have mercy. Here's the major news of all right here. You ready? All right, let's go. Look at your screen. So this has come from InsiderGaming.com. PlayStation Senior Vice President says the PS5's biggest title is still to come. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. What? Wait, what the freak? What? What are you talking about? What? I thought we already got... You thought wrong, player. You thought wrong. That's the biggest news of all right there. PlayStation Senior Vice President says, you hearing me right now, the PS5's biggest title is still to come. Oh, man. Let's roll the dice. The PS5's biggest catalog is a who's who of a AAA royalty, but PlayStation Senior Vice President Eric Lempel has effectively put the PS5 community on standby. Oh, man. By declaring the best-selling game is still to come. Ding, 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 ding. GTA 6. Could be. Maybe not. Let's finish this. Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Ghosts of Yotei, and Stellar Blade barely scratched the surface of games that shipped several million copies on PS5. You thought that Spider-Man 2 and Ratchet and Clank was anything? Oh, come on. You know better than this. Listen to this right here. Sony's newest hardware has proven to be another half of fame worthy hardware hero. With more big games still to come, Eric Lempel thinks the PS5 console's future is bright and sunny and hasn't even begun to peak. I'm about to walk up out of here. I'm about to leave y'all right now. I'm about to go. Go. What was I talking about for the past hour and change? Y'all don't want to listen to me. So listen to Sony right now. Okay? I try to tell you boys, we're not even peaking right now on PS5. Okay? Now, listen to this. All right? The PS5's biggest release hasn't happened yet. What could he be talking about? I'm going to say it again. The PS5's biggest release hasn't happened yet, says PlayStation SVP. You have likely heard the name Eric Lempel at some point, as the current senior vice president at PlayStation has been with the company for over 25 friggin' years. They sat down to speak to the BBC in celebration of the PS5's 5th anniversary. The console and the Pro models have now surpassed more than 84 million units worldwide, meaning this generation is slowly closing in on the PS4. Slowly but surely. Oh, we still talking about PS4, huh? All right. I don't listen to your boy. Lempel said that Sony and PlayStation are really hitting our stride now, and that a lot of great content is still to come. The most eye-catching part of the interview is when Lampel revealed that the PS5's best-selling game hasn't even been revealed yet. Oh, this is major. This is major news right now. This is major. The fact that this man is saying that the best-selling PS5 game hasn't even been released yet. Not God of War Ragnarok, not Spider-Man 2, not Stellar Blade, not Ratchet and Clank, not Returnal, none of that. This is what he said. I am not going to tell you which one. Of course he's not going to tell you which one. I mean, one would think GTA 6, GTA 6. But I think it's still to come, he said. That's what he said, okay? Now, let's get more into the meat and potatoes. You thought we was finished? Oh, no, we're not done with you guys yet. Are you crazy? Listen, man. Now, this could literally be anything in reality. We know Wolverine. Oh, shoot. We didn't even talk. Wolverine. Oh, my. Oh. Now, that could literally mean anything in reality. We know Wolverine is moving along nicely in its development and could be a huge. I told y'all. Y'all. Oh, Wolverine. Wolverine. I told you, boys. Wolverine could be a huge first-party winner. More big-time exclusives could be in the pipeline. I told you guys. Y'all don't listen to Marlon. I told y'all from a couple years ago when we heard from Herman Holtz, oh, we got, what was it, 20-something games in development for PS5. Remember that? Half of them were remakes, right? And remasters, and then the rest were new IPs. And we still haven't seen all those friggin' games yet. Remember that situation? And this is why I try to tell you boys that PS5 is still not scratching the surface yet. Because, bro, we're just 5 years in. These games take longer than 5 years to develop. Come on, you should know this. So you're going to be buying a PlayStation 6 to play PS5 games. You're going to be like, wait a minute. Oh, PlayStation 6. Oh, God dang it, cross-gen. Anyways, bro, this right here. More big-time exclusives could be in the pipeline, or could it be a careful but realistic way of saying GTA 6? I told you, boys, because GTA 6. What will be the mystery title again? It's unclear if he means first party or third party. He did not specify. He didn't specify and said, oh, third party. Oh, we don't know. But what we do know is that there is a lot of games still in the oven. Santa Monica working on something. We still haven't seen anything since God of War Ragnarok. Come on, you should know this. Right? Firewalk working on something. Bro, what? Naughty Dog working on something? Do I need to keep going, bro? Come on, you should know this. Right? So there's a lot still left, and I'm just scratching the surface right now. I'm just barely scratching the surface. Like, there's a lot of other games. So again, now the question is being asked now, is it intended as first party? Then it will likely get people to talk about what other surprises PlayStation has up its sleeves. What did I told y'all? We gotta reel you boys in. Because some of these games are going to bleed through PlayStation 6. You boys talk about Uncharted. Remember that studio over there in San Diego that supposedly was working on a new Uncharted game, and we haven't even seen nothing on that joint? I'm telling you, they're going to find a way to reel you in, baby. Right? Uncharted, a new Uncharted. Could it be Uncharted? Last of Us? Killzone? God of War? Your guess is good as ours. That's what Insider Gaming is saying right now. I told you, boys. I told y'all. Listen, I can see it clear as day right now. I don't need Insider Gaming to tell me this. I've been doing this way too long, bro. Bro, we are already hitting the ceiling right now of what's possible when it comes to graphics. So what else could it be? Obviously the games, baby. Because here's a Hall of Fame for you boys right now. PlayStation 6 console exclusive at launch. Not saying that this is going to happen. Boom, you got a new Infamous game. Boom, you got Killzone. Boom, you got probably not Last of Us, but you got your Uncharted 5, right? Like, what? Like, MotorStorm, Killzone, Resistance. You are crazy. Bloodborne. When Miyazaki said that, he's okay with doing something with Bloodborne, but it's up to Sony. Miyazaki-san said it's up to Sony. Come on, you should know this. Why does Sony, the last time, I think it was early up in the year, they had this trailer showing off Bloodborne, teasing Bloodborne and stuff like that. And then, what the heck? Are you crazy, guys? Y'all don't remember when Jeff Grubb was like, yep, ain't nothing going on with Bloodborne. I haven't heard anything going on. Who knows? Bro, you can only Sony got the games, bro. They just been sitting on the games. Imagine, oh my Lord, have mercy. Imagine if we get a Bloodborne, Infamous, Killzone, Resistance. These are all remade. They have the studios to do this. Are you crazy in your brains? Imagine if they come out with that at the launch of the PlayStation 6 and be like, surprise. Woo! I got it. I'm going to reel you in, baby. Because you know that those are system sellers. And what this generation have taught us? This generation have taught us that remakes and remasters are a big part of the industry. Nostalgia sells. All the shenanigans from a couple years ago, like, nobody cares about old games. Lies. They telling you. They smoking that nonsense and telling you bullcrap in your ears. No, look at Capcom. Capcom literally pioneered remakes and remasters this friggin' generation. Come on, you should know this. Sony even... Bro, listen to me. Sony even started off this generation with a... Bro, I'm about to walk up. I need a drink of water bro, come on, man. You know how I know that this could be true? Is that Jim Ryan, literally at the start of this generation, to justify the $70 price tag, what did he do? What did he do? Let me try to quiz you guys. What did he do? He tried to justify the price tag with a remake. Not no new IP. A remake. This man said, with this remake, we're standing behind our product. This is a quality game. And we're charging $70 for it. What do you think is going to happen in the PlayStation 6 generation, my dogs? Same thing. They're going to come out. Y'all talking about y'all want Infamous? Here's your Infamous, $80. Come on, you should know this. Right? Look at it from this perspective. All we've been ranting and raving about this generation are new IPs, outside of the box IPs. Have we been getting a lot of that? No. Since what we've been getting, a lot of remakes, remasters of games that Sony wants to make. Why is that? Come on, pay attention. Why is that? Because of Sony's own selfish ways. What am I talking about? Movies and TV shows and the likes, to make money, to make even more money, since they lost off of the ABK deal. Come on, you should know this. Church is in session. Pay attention. Right? So check this out, though. Check this out. So what do you think is going to happen? Going into the next generation, what do you think is going to happen? Okay. Remember what Herman said? Oh, yeah, we want to get back to what we love to do in terms of the exclusive games. And, the exclusives are, the backbone of PlayStation and blah, blah, blah. What do you think is going to happen? They got to reel you in some kind of way. Okay, this generation, we did what we wanted to do with remakes and remasters. They're showing us little by little that they are listening to the fans. With this device. They're showing us time and time again now. People have been demanding all these features and things of that. Sony is starting to listen. At least somewhat. So, what does this mean going into next generation? Oh, man, we need to do some fan service. We need to do something different. Come on, you should know this. We need to do something different, bro. Oh, you missed out on a whole lot, brother. We going to have some timestamps for you. Brother. You missed out on a lot. What do you think? Appreciate you, Michael. What do you think is going to happen going into next generation? We got to do something different. We got to make the fans happy. We got to reel you in to buy a PlayStation 6. Oh, boy. Let's start doing some fan service. Even more fan service, more than ever. We got to do something different. Oh, my God, dude. Are you insane? Are you crazy in your brains? Man, listen, bro. That's a way to reel people in. Sony got some of the best IPs in the world. Microsoft talked about it during the ABK deal. Microsoft tried to plead their case to the FTC, to the CMA. Come on, you should know this. Oh, Sony bought up all the exclusives. Sony got 260 something exclusive games and we don't barely have anything. I got you, brother. I got you. Joseph, appreciate you, my brother, for tuning in and for listening, my brother. I appreciate that. One love and God bless. Let's go. Listen, man. So we gotta find a way to reel you into the trap. And that's a way for them to do it. Remember, y'all think I'm lying? Think I'm wasting my breath? Shuya Yoshida have already said it. This man's been working with PlayStation for over 3 decades. This man's been with Sony since the very beginning. This man said, look, there has to be something else. Can't just be graphics, because we already hitting almost that ceiling right now. We already hitting that ceiling. So what else? Man, if Sony makes the games that the fans are wanting them to, it's over. I'm not trying to sit here and tell you the old Sony is coming back. Oh boy, Oh boy. Oh boy. If Sony gets to cook, if Sony gets real mad and start cooking again like they used to back in it's over. It is done. But Sony just doing Sony things now. Sony just doing what they want to do. But I am telling you, going into next generation, if they want to, they can. And rightfully so. Why not? Why not give the fans what they want, what they've been asking for? Oh, everybody been asking, where's Killzone? Bring back Killzone. Bring back Resistance. Bring back Motorstorm. Bring back Infamous. Jack and Daxter. Sly Cooper. Come on, you should know this. PlayStation Battle Royale. Oh, come on, man. Are you crazy in your brains? Make it happen. Warhawk. Starhawk. What? Are you crazy? Man, listen to me, man. These are games that were legendary for their time. Talking about having fun, playing, enjoying games. What? Man, listen to me, bro. Bringing these games back in today's time with new technology. Oh, you're out of your friggin' mind. On top of new IPs, freshly new developed IPs for PlayStation 6 will do it. And I'm not talking about literal copy and paste. I'm talking about games that we have never seen before. Brand new IPs. We're not mimicking what anybody else is doing. We're trying to do something completely different to reel you boys in because we want your money. Man, listen. Better think about what I'm saying, doggone it. Because, it's happening, guys. Right in front of our eyes, it's happening. Why do you think so many people are so upset right now with Sony? Because it's like, bro, like, who is asking for these games? All these live service games. When was the last time we had a really good Sony multiplayer game? Sorry. Wait a minute. Excuse me. Helldivers 2? Helldivers 2? Right? Helldivers 2. Okay. All right. Like, bro. And then everything else that they tried to do. Concord, the biggest L of this generation. Right? Everything else that they try to do. Bungie, I don't even think they can even save Bungie at this point. Right? Marathon. Oh boy. Who knows how that's going to freaking turn out. Bro, everything that they touch with a live service is not good. For the most part. Right? So it's kind of like, bro, like you're not listening to us, Sony. We've been telling you, bring this back, do this, do that. So what do you think? I need y'all to think. What do you think they're going to do next generation? They can't mimic or do the same thing that they did this generation or repeat the same mistake. They got to bring something new to the table or bring back what worked before that did not come through this generation. All right. See, this is why we have a lot of canceled games. All right, let's move on to the next topic. This is why we have a lot of canceled games. And I'm being for real at this doggone point because, it's like, what are we doing here? We're not listening to the fans. This is why I love what Microsoft is doing. Bring back Ninja Gaiden. You know what I'm saying? Fable, all these games. There's some stuff that got canceled and stuff like that. But they're bringing back the nostalgia. Gears. You know what I'm saying? Halo. Campaign of... Man, stop playing. That's why I love what Microsoft is doing. You know what I'm saying? And what do you think Sony is going to be doing? You don't think Sony is looking at all this? You know how much copies... Listen, before we get off into this topic here, do you know how many copies of Halo Combat, Halo Campaign Evolve is going to sell when it comes to PS5? Are you crazy in your brains? Stop wasting my time. Literally over 10 million copies easily. Nostalgia sells. You don't think Sony is looking at this right now and be like, oh man, what if they do Killzone, Uncharted 5 multiplayer? Well, I mean, Resistance, Motorstorm, Warhawk, PlayStation Battle Royale, something brand new. Look, man. You can say whatever you want to say about Microsoft, but I give them their flowers, bro. Man, the kid in me was jumping out of my current form. You understand what I'm saying? The kid in me was jumping out of my current form, y'all. When I saw Halo Campaign Evolve look the way it looked, my only concern for that joint is Unreal Engine 5. That's it. That joint looks amazing. We worked all the lines with the original cast. Oh my God. You know what? That's a conversation for another time. Let's talk about these 2 canceled PS5 games. So let's check this joint out. Lord have mercy. God of War developers IP was canceled after investing $25 million. Ooh, wee baby. Shuya Yoshida has revealed that 2 PlayStation projects were canceled after costing $25 million each. One of them was a new IP game from the developer of God of War. Ouch. Ouch.
Thanks for the dono.
Lord have mercy.
If Sony announced a Killzone remake built from the ground up using PS6 features and MP, I'd pay 80 in a heartbeat. Damn Skippy on a trippy.
Straight up, Mark. That's why I love you. Straight up and down, my brother. That's what I'm saying. Further solidifying what I just said earlier. Oh my, you crazy in your brains? Oh, you crazy. Says we have heard about a few canceled games in recent times, including the game screenshots for the scrapped God of War multiplayer title, images for Rare's Everwild, comments on the canceled Civil War game, and more. And now Shuya Yoshida has spoken about PlayStation projects that were canceled after significant investments. Oh, sweet Jesus. 2 PlayStation projects canceled. 2 PlayStation projects costing $25 million each were canceled. Let that sink in, y'all. During an appearance on My Perfect Console podcast via VGC, Shuya Yoshida opened up about canceled PlayStation projects. Yoshida first spoke about the internal game from God of War developer Santa Monica Studios. He confirmed that it was not a God of War game, but a new IP instead, with a really amazing concept and very interesting gameplay ideas. Oh my Lord, have mercy. We could use that right now, but sorry, canceled. Yoshida revealed that the game was supported for many years, but after putting $25 million, the developers came to him saying, "We have to stop." Oh my God. He wasn't able to recall the exact reason for the cancellation, but it was probably because the team was not able to find the game. Oh Lord. He added that it was a great concept, but the gameplay didn't really come to be. Lord have mercy. Shuya did discuss canceling so many games that that were in early development. With most new games, developers will try a new idea, create a prototype, and if it's successful, they continue. If not, it has to be reworked or stopped. Hence, early cancellations is not as expensive for them. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. However, when projects like Santa Monica title are progressing well and have had $25 million invested in them, it becomes a tough decision to cancel them. But in their case, the developers themselves came and told him, we probably have to stop. Now, this is the crazy part, because they know when they're working on these games and stuff like that, if the mechanics or there's too many bugs or maybe the design aspect, whatever the case. There's so many different like facets to this whole thing. But hey, there have been much bigger cancellations, obviously, right? So Yoshida then spoke about another game of the same size that was canceled. The cancellation occurred when Yoshida was put in charge of Worldwide Studios, where he was overseeing all the games in development. There were many great projects from European studios like London Studios, iToy, and eventually PSVR and Media Molecule. I says, you know, Guerrilla Games. Oh shoot. However, there was one big budget project that didn't have the core game, similar to Santa Monica's canceled new IP. He added that these were the two large cancellations, but obviously, these days, $25 million cancellation is nothing special. There are much bigger cancellations, which is true, because you have $100 million games, $200 million games, money go down the drain. Cough, cough. We already know Suicide Squad, freaking Concord, all these games cost way more and got canceled. So hey, man, nothing surprising here. Now, Yoshida also spoke about how difficult it is to cancel games, even when there is a slight chance for the game to turn around. However, at the same time, the financial loss could become larger and the developers could become tired of working on those titles, he explained, which is why he tries to communicate during every cancellation, not to get stuck on a project, but rather to do something different, something new, like brand new. So let's do the fresh restart. Man, this is crazy, guys. This is nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like when games get canceled, but hey, who knows? Like, now this right here is going to sting a little bit, y'all. And then we're going to get into Red Dead. This right here stings a little bit. And some of you guys are going to be angry, rightfully so, because here we are on the PlayStation 5 waiting for more multiplayer games, right? I know some of you guys, there's nothing wrong with live service games. It just matters what kind of game it is, right? And obviously, we need more multiplayer games from Sony. Hopefully, we get to see that next generation, because man, maybe more people will hop on the PlayStation 6 and things of that nature at that given time period. But some of y'all are not going to be happy with Guerrilla Games or even what we're seeing right here, right now. Let's go ahead and let's take it away. Straight face on right now, because it ain't funny. All right, so this is another reason why Sony is going to do what Sony is going to do, because the market is calling right now. The mobile market is calling. Marlon, what is this on my screen right now? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Why is this not on PS5? Because the mobile market is crazy right now. So it says right here, free-to-play multiplayer arena shooter, Ratchet and Clank Ranger Rumble announced for iOS and Android. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. I know some of y'all are like, wait, what? Wait, what? Ratchet and Clank free-to-play multiplayer on iOS and Android on mobile, but not on PS5? What the fudge? Wait, what? Are you crazy in your brains? Now, we got an announcement trailer here that we can take a look at. And so let's Lord have mercy. So yeah. Let's go ahead and let's dig into this announcement trailer real quickly. Oh boy. Now boy. Here we go. Here we go. Insomniac Games and OB. Oh my God, bro. Wow. Mobile multiplayer. Wow. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Crazy.
Thanks for the dono.
Sony abandoned PS5 and rolling out their Rachet
Bro, this, oh God. Bro, this looks so good. Yay, top shelf. I don't know, man. But I know why they're doing this. This looks so good. I would play this. I would play this on the PS5. Wow, bro. Wow. I would literally play this on the PS5 with you guys. Oh my God, dude. Wow, dude, that looks good. That looks so good. That looks good, but you have to understand. I try to tell you boys. I try to tell you boys, man, these companies are going to do what they do best. You understand what I'm telling you? These companies are going to do what they do best. Period. End of story, y'all. Period. End of story. Like, the mobile market right now is on fire. And Sony is like, bro, I want a piece of that mobile market. And it's like, man, you have a PS5 and you're just looking like, why, like, really, Sony? Really? Why is this not on PS5? But you have to understand, from a business, I try to tell you guys, Sony is not your friend. They're not your friend. They're friends with your pockets, but not with you. You see what I'm saying? Them putting that out on iOS and Android, that's going to go crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Look at games like Lego Horizon. You know what I mean? Like games like that. And continuing in this kind of vein as well. Like, you got to understand the business. This is what it's all about. I try to tell you boys, like, it ain't good to be a fanboy of these companies because they're going to give you less fan service and more of what they want and continue to want. Because whatever makes sense, if it makes money, it makes sense. You get what I'm saying? And they're going to continue to do what's best for them. Period. End of story. Man, this is crazy, man. It's like the more and more we continue on is, and it ain't even just Sony now. Our next topic at hand right now, get ready, because our next topic at hand, oh boy, we're talking about Red Dead. Now, I know some of you guys are like, bro, like what? Like, where's Red Dead Redemption 2? Yeah, man. I know some of you guys would go crazy for Red Dead Redemption 2 right now on your PlayStation 5 Pro, on your PlayStation 5 or Series X. You know what I'm saying? And S. Nope. Yeah, Rockstar. And it like I said, it's not just Sony. All these companies and developers are doing this right now. And yeah, let's get this going. Okay, so Rockstar Games, as of 1 hour ago, Red Dead Redemption and Undead Nightmare are coming to Netflix. Oh boy, iOS, Android, PS5, Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch 2 on December the 2nd. Experience these epic Western adventures with free upgrades, the ability to carry over game progress. You know what I mean? Let's hope for the future at this point, because it's kind of like, bro, wait, what? All right, we can't be serious right now. Red Dead Redemption? But this is what we got, guys. This is what we got right now. Okay? And this is exactly what's happening. Coming to Netflix and mobile. Right? December 2nd, right? And then on top of that, here is the meat and potatoes that we care about on consoles. Updates and enhancements for current consoles. Players on PS5 and Series X and S can look forward to smooth 60 frames per second experience, enhanced image quality, HDR support, and resolutions up to 4K. On Nintendo Switch 2, we have taken full advantage of this new hardware with support for DLSS, HDR, mouse controls, and the same fluid 60 frames per second gameplay at higher resolution. Thank you, Rockstar, for doing that. That's awesome. And this gives me hope for GTA 6. This gives me hope. All right. Now, free upgrades on PS5, Series, Xbox Series, and Switch 2. Current owners on PS4, Nintendo Switch, or the digital backward compatible version on Xbox One will be able to upgrade digitally for free. Anyone who owns PS4 version can utilize previous PS4 save data to pick up right where they left off, and Switch 2 players can continue with their previous save data from the previous Nintendo Switch console. So there it is. Now, these two console versions created in collaboration with Double 11 and Cast Iron Games will also be available in the GTA Plus games library and PlayStation Plus game catalog on December the 2nd. So there you guys go. I know some of y'all are not happy about this, but how many times have we played Undead Nightmare? Oh, Lord have mercy. From Xbox 360 till now. And where's Red Dead 2, man? That's that. I'm sorry, but I no disrespect to Red Dead Redemption. I love Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption is goated with my man John Marston. But come on, bro. Like, this is kind of like cold water in the face from Rockstar right now, bro. Like, what? Like, where is where is Red Dead 2? We've been asking about that, bro. Bring Red Dead 2, man. That's what people want the most. Like, can we get 60 frames at 4K with that joint as well, bro? Can we get a enhancement? You know, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to start no drama, but I'm just saying, man, like, I have a right to say how I feel. Like, come on, Rockstar, man. You know what people want. You know what we've been asking for. Red Dead 2, baby. 4K 60, baby. Come on, make it happen. HDR support, man. Fully utilizing PS5 Pro and the PS5 and Series console and Switch too. Come on, man. But we got Red Dead, so let me know y'all thoughts. It is what it is, man. We just got to roll with the punches, right? We got to roll with the punches, my G. Oh, boy. Here is something else that y'all ain't going to be happy about either. Oh, Marlon, can you tell us something good today? Well, I thought I did. I thought I actually did. All right, let's talk about this. Horizon. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Marlon, please be something good, Marlon. Okay. All right. It's going to be okay. All right. Lord. So Guerrilla Games put out a tweet saying, we are excited about the latest announcement from our friends at NC Soft. Horizon Steel Frontiers, a cross-platform MMORPG for mobile and PC purple. There you go. There you go. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's do this. All right, let's check out this joint. Let's see what's up. All right. Now we should have a trailer for this. And yeah. So a lot of people said mobile gaming is so back. For those complaining it's not coming to consoles, the devs have already confirmed that Horizon Steel Frontiers is still a full-fledged MMO RPG built specifically for mobile by NC Soft. Can't wait for the ones going to redefine mobile gaming. All right, so let's take a look at this. Yep. Mobile and PC. Yep. But we still got to wait for it to come to console, right? Whoa, hey, feast your eyes on Heavenly Sword 2. Heavenly Sword 2 crossover Horizon. This is the gameplay that you're seeing right now, okay? This is PlayStation. Let me get my voice on right quick. Exclusive world premiere PlayStation 6. Heavenly Sword 2. Enjoy. Paying $100 for this game. Let's back up and show you the beautiful graphics of the PlayStation 6 hardware. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go. Wow, that was clean.
안녕하세요. NC소프트의 김택진입니다. 여러분께 NC의 새로운 프로젝트 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스를 마침내 선보일 수 있게 되어 기쁘다 생각합니다. 2017년 호라이즌 제로돈을 만났을 때 매력적이고 생동감 넘치는 그 세계에 저는 바로 빠져들었습니다. 거대한 기계 생명체와의 전투에 흥분을 감출 수 없었고 미스테리한 내러티브는 저의 호기심을 자극하며 그 세계 끝까지 가게 만들었습니다. 하지만 동시에 이 재미 가득한 세계를
drumline rolling, you funny, bro.
아쉽게 느껴졌습니다.
Yeah, definitely.
이런 세계에서 다른 사람을 만나 함께 협력하며 거대한 기계 생명체와 전투를 한다면 그 얼마나 재미있을까. 그런 상상을 하며 기계 생명체라면 판타지 몬스터보다 훨씬 새롭고 더 재밌을 거란 확신이 있었습니다. 이 매력적인 세계관을 바탕으로 MMO를 만들고 싶었던 거죠. 마침내 그 꿈을 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스로 이루게 되어 오늘 여러분께 처음 소개해드리게 되었습니다. 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스는 NC에게 새로운 도전이자 앞으로 펼쳐질 새로운 여정의 출발점입니다. NC 그리고 게릴라 게임스가 협력하여 만들어낸 새로운 호라이즌을 기대해 주시기 바랍니다.
Hi, I'm Jan Bart van Beek. I'm the studio director at Guerrilla, and I also lead our art and animation teams. And I was the one who originally came up with the concept of the Horizon franchise.
Wow.
Now, Horizon is incredibly special to me and to everyone at Guerrilla. This world we've poured our hearts and souls into is a place where humanity, nature, and technology are constantly colliding. It's become a vibrant and living world, full of stories, tribal cultures,
Appreciate
and of course
that,
those incredible
PS5.
animal-like machines that rule the land. From the very beginning of creating this franchise, we've imagined the Horizon universe as one that could be experienced in many different ways. Horizon Steel Frontiers is a full-fledged MMORPG that NCSoft has built specifically for mobile. Now with Steel Frontiers, you can step into this world anywhere, anytime. Players take on the role of machine hunters, chasing opportunity in a region called the Deadlands. This is inspired by Arizona and New Mexico. You're sharing the frontier with thousands of other players. Sometimes working together to take down machines, and other times competing with rival tribes. Or fighting over resources. And that
Wow,
mix
this kinda
of
look good,
cooperation
though.
and competition
Wow.
creates moments that you could never script. Now, at the heart of Horizon's story is the search for the balance
this
between
kinda look good,
humanity,
though, I can't
nature,
lie.
and technology. And sometimes that's harmony, sometimes that's conflict. But it always creates a world filled with mystery and beauty.
Yeah, I
What
saw
we
the
want
frame
players
skipping.
to feel is the world's resilience and its hope. And that even when everything seems overwhelming, humanity can adapt, it can survive, and finds meaning in the world. We've already had groups of guerrillas playing Horizon Steel Frontiers together in the office, and it's really amazing. Whenever I get a chance to jump in on an early gameplay test, what really stands out is Steel Frontier's distinct tone and
Thanks for
atmosphere.
the dono.
It has a unique
Going
identity
just
of its
in love
own,
with Horizon
and that's been brought to
I
life
feel
by
you.
NCSoft
Same here, man.
developers.
Same here.
But it fits perfectly with the Horizon universe, and that balance between the essence of Horizon and something fresh, that really excites me about this project.
Same here, Michael.
안녕하세요. 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스의 총괄 프로듀서 이성구입니다. 이 프로젝트를 세상에 처음 선보이게 되어 조금 긴장되기도 하지만 동시에 굉장히 설레네요. 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스의 핵심 컨셉은 한마디로 압도적인 사이즈의 기계를 공략하는 즐거움입니다. 거대한 기계를 공략하는 재미는 원작 호라이즌 시리즈가 가진 가장 큰 매력이었잖아요. 저희는 이 경험을 MMORPG의 영역으로 확장시키고 있습니다. 가장 중점을 두고 있는 부분은 MMORPG에 맞는 새로운 전투 경험을 설계하는 것입니다. 먼저 거대 기계 공략 과정에서 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스만의 독창적인 재미를 더하고 있습니다. 예를 들어 기계 몬스터의 특정 부위를 파괴한 뒤 풀캐스트를 활용해 순식간에 접근하여 올라타 파괴한 부위에 함정을 설치하고 상태 이상 효과를 부여할 수 있고요. 전투 중에 기계 몬스터가 드랍한 무기를 마운트에 싣고 들고 다니다가 다른 전투에 활용하는 방식도 가능합니다. 거대 기계 공략의 중심에는 협력과 전략 두 가지 키워드가 핵심 가치로 자리 잡고 있습니다. 거대 기계 공략 과정에서 유저들은 각자의 역할을 수행하고 전략적으로 행동해야 하며 유기적으로 협력해야 합니다. 이러한 전투 방식과 설정들은 대규모 전투에서 훨씬 더 빛을 발하게 됩니다. MMORPG만이 줄 수 있는 스케일과 다이나믹함이죠. 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스에서는 모든 유저분들이
That's what we're watching right now. Or at least part
저희는
of it, I
여러분들이
guess.
각자의 개성을 마음껏 표현할 수 있도록 커스터마이징에 많은 공을 들이고 있습니다. 아주 세밀한 부분까지 직접 조절할 수 있도록 말이죠. 먼저 캐릭터 생성 과정에 호라이즌 원작의 부족 컨셉을 녹여냈습니다. 노라, 테낙스, 우타루,
Yeah, it looks good.
우세람 등
Looks good, man.
다양한 부족
Looks
중
good.
선호하는 부족을 선택해 캐릭터를 생성할 수 있죠.
Looks really good.
저희는 유저분들이 원하는 외형을 최대한 구현할 수 있도록 높은 자유도의 커스터마이징을 제공할 계획입니다. 얼굴, 체형, 헤어, 메이크업 등 기본적인 요소를 시작으로 세부적인 부분까지 마음껏 조절할 수 있습니다. 이렇게 만들어진 외형은 다른 유저들과 공유할 수도 있습니다. 단순히 캐릭터를 만드는 것에서 끝나는 게 아니라 자신만의 개성을 뽐내고 서로의 창작물에서 영감을 얻어 캐릭터를 다시 꾸밀 수도 있죠. 여러분의 개성이 담긴 멋진 기계 사냥꾼의 모습으로 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스를 탐험해 보시기 바랍니다. 호라이즌 스틸 프론티어스의 세상 속에서 자신만의 캐릭터를 육성하고 동료들과 함께 거대한 기계를 공략하고 데드랜드의 기계 사냥꾼으로 살아가는 이야기. 여러분이 하루빨리 이 모험의 주인공이 되는 모습을 보고 싶습니다. 저희도 그날을 위해 최선을 다하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Wow. So what do you guys think, man? And I think we have a gameplay trailer right here. There we go. It does look good though, man. It does look good. I'm not gonna lie. Like the combat and the gameplay does look good. Wow, it looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Haha, PS5. Yeah, it looks good. Wow. I play this on Steam Machine. Dang. Now, boy. Wow. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Wow. That looks good. That looks good. That looks freaking good. I see people in the comments saying sold. This looks incredible, but I do not want to play it on mobile. PS5, please. Oh, man. Not on PS5. What the F? Literally a Monster Hunter, and I like it. I want the release date now. Graphics are amazing. The graphics and action are amazing. I wish we could play it on PS5 too, since it's a PlayStation title. This looks sick. I can't wait to play Monster Hunter. Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I was getting Monster Hunter vibes too from it. Not on PS5. That Steam Machine looks great now. Yeah, man. Yeah, that Steam Machine, boy. That thing is gonna, I'm telling you, the Steam Machine, bro, that thing is gonna sell. I already told y'all yesterday already. That is going to freaking sell. that I know some of you guys are like, really? But bro, that thing is gonna sell. Shoot, man. Play it on GameCube Pro. He said, buy the Steam machine. You can play it there. There you go. Get that Steam. Hey, the Steam machine is going to sell, man. That Steam machine is going to sell, man. You know, for a lot of people who can't really afford expensive PCs or whatever, or, even having a decent PC, that Steam machine is going to be very appealing for a lot of people. Yeah, that looked really good. That looked really, really good. That's all I can say. But yeah, man, Sony, a lot of these companies are going to continue to expand into the mobile segment, and there's nothing wrong with that. PC, mobile, all that stuff, especially on the mobile side of things. So can we take a big regret in the Steam specs? Will it run decent? Based on the specs, you're not going to be able to run everything on ultra settings or max out most of the games. This is going to be like medium settings with FSR on most of these more demanding stuff, maybe low. But yeah, more casual, more than hardcore with that Steam machine based off on the specs, because apparently it's supposed to be 6 times more powerful than the Steam Deck. And the Steam Deck by today's standard is like not even up to current standards when it comes to a lot of the tech that we're getting out currently right now. So yeah, but you'll be able to run some games on it decently for sure. But yeah, I can't wait. I literally can't wait to see, low settings. Yeah, low setting run better. Yeah, 8 gig of VRAM. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is more geared towards the casuals than the hardcore. Yeah, only 8 gigs of VRAM, 16 gigs of RAM. And then 8 gigs allocated for VRAM. So there you go. There you go, man. Let's go ahead and let's move on here. Now, this is a very interesting thing. And I actually thought that Microsoft would have, and I was thinking the same thing too, more Switch 2 games for, from Xbox. I guess, they might have more in the oven. But this has come from My Nintendo News. It says former Nintendo of America president says he's surprised Xbox has not announced more for Switch 2. And me too. I said the game business has published an exclusive interview with former Nintendo of America Reggie Fils-Aimé, the GOAT, Reginator, to ask him about a range of things, including the Nintendo Switch 2. Speaking about third-party support on the platform, he thinks it is great if we get the latest Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty games, which Microsoft inked a deal, for 10 years with Nintendo with that. But he says he is surprised that Microsoft hasn't vouched more support for the platform, given their new role of bringing high-profile games to other platforms like Gears of War and Halo, both of which weren't announced for Switch 2. Here's what he had to say, quote, "I'm surprised that Xbox has not yet fully embraced Switch 2 from a software perspective. He says certainly some games could easily be ported over to Switch 2, and I'm surprised that we haven't seen more of that. I thought there would be much more, especially during this time frame leading into the holiday." That is true. I agree with him on that. Quote, although the fall, I was fully expecting some dedicated announcement, and I am surprised it hasn't happened, end quote. So I agree with Reggie Fils-Aimé on that one. And hey, now we got Super Mario Galaxy movie, man. I'm telling you, man, Nintendo and Sony, they know how to make money, man. In the movie space, they know how to turn their game franchises into movies and make crazy money. I don't know if y'all saw the trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. It looks good. It looks really good, man. I think they got Chris Pratt on it again as well. Looks really, really, really good. But there's that, guys. There's that, man. Let's do a quick Q&A session really quickly here. If you guys have any questions, any concerns, hit that like button. So Call of Duty is what? Tonight, right? I believe it's tonight or tomorrow. So you guys ready for Black Ops? Oh yeah, it's gonna do crazy numbers. That Super Mario Galaxy movie is gonna do crazy numbers. Are you guys ready for Black Ops 7? I don't think you guys are hype at all for Black Ops 7 at all. Which is fine because Battlefield 6 right now is cooking. Battlefield 6 right now is cooking. So Black Ops, whoo! But yeah, man, we're gonna run up some Black Ops 7 as soon as it goes live, man. We're gonna check the game out. We're gonna play the single player. Anybody who is on the member list. If you guys are a member and you want to do some co-op, we can make it happen. We're gonna check out, give you guys our impressions on the game and see what's cooking this year, man, for Call of Duty and everything. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's out all over TikTok. What is all over TikTok? It's exclusive to. Oh, he's talking about something else. So do you think that both Sony and Nintendo are gonna be the only ones remaining in the console market? No, I mean Microsoft is still in the console market. They're still going to be making consoles at least for the foreseeable future. And then I do think that there's going to be somebody else that's going to enter the arena. I mean, yes, we have Valve with the Steam machine right now, with a PC console like form factor and everything. So that's definitely shaking up the industry and, digging into Microsoft right now in terms of what they're doing. So yeah, man. Let's see here. He said they all say Battlefield 6 is trash on TikTok. What? Oh, bro, listen, bro. We can't listen. Bro, listen. We can't listen to people on TikTok, bro. Like, what? Bro, that's insane to say that. But hey, everybody got their own opinion. Everybody got their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if they think that Battlefield 6 is trash, then hey, that's their opinion. That has nothing to do with you or me. Is coming from COD fanboys. Of course. I don't expect anything better, bro. Of course, bro. Of course. They said that the campaign's weak. We'll see. We'll be the judge of it. We'll see. No one has been streaming Battlefield 6, but Black Ops 7 is being streamed. What? What you mean nobody is streaming Battlefield 6? Okay. So all of a sudden people stop playing Battlefield 6 now? I quit, bro. No, it's not out yet. It's coming out tomorrow. Yeah, Black Ops 6 is coming out tomorrow. I mean 7, sorry. Black Ops 7 is coming out tomorrow. The 14th. Yeah, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show today. Hit that like button for your boy. Hey, man, I don't listen to people, bro. I just game. I don't have time to listen to people and what people have to say, bro. I just mind my business and game. Let me go ahead and heart all these super chats. Thank you guys so much for y'all support today, man. You guys are living legends. You guys supported the stream today. Shouts to Sir Carlos coming through. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you guys so much, man. Day in and day out coming through. Let me heart all these super chats. Big up yourselves. Top Shelf, Michael, my man, Sir Carlos. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you. Thank you. It's available on Xbox now. What's available on Xbox now? You say, yo, Mar, on a serious note, what do you think about the perfect combination of consoles to have in the house? I have a Pro and PC. What is good to add? I mean, that's good enough. I mean, yeah, I guess you can add a Switch 2 to it, but what you got right there is good. You know what I mean? That's right on the money. I mean, you have the Legion Go 2 and, and stuff like that. So you're right there, my brother. You are right there. You are right there, man. You're literally right there, right where you need to be. You're right where you need to be, my brother. So yeah. Right where you need to be. And most of these Call of Duty streamers right now, They're streaming Arc Raiders. You know what I mean? A lot of people are just streaming Arc Raiders. Yo, I forgot to update the board from yesterday. Look at this, man. There's no hope. It's like, I'm going to help y'all out, man. I'm going to help y'all out to end off the year strong with the grand giveaway and to get you guys to play some Black Ops 7. Let's go, man. Shout outs to the legend. There's no hope, baby. Appreciate you, my brother. Thanks for getting us up on the board today. Look at God coming through. Shout outs, man. Everybody with gifted subs, you know what you need to do. Go to the community tab where you'll find access to all your perks. There's no hope has started the train. Oh, man. He has started the train. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. God bless, brother. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Wow, man. Wow. 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 Larry K has joined. What are we doing? A Dono? What are we doing? A Dono Wars? Are we doing a Dono Wars at the end of the stream? Oh my God. Oh my God. Shout outs to Larry K and my brother. There is no hope. Elite member, legendary. We starting a Dono Wars at the end of the stream. Oh boy. Unpredictable, man. I'll have timestamps for you guys. I have a lot of timestamps that I got to type up for you guys. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey, Christian Jordan, what's up, my brother? Oh, man. Doing great, my brother. Doing great, man. Just grinding, bro. Grinding. Just here, man. You know, thanks for checking on the mental, man, physical and spiritual, my brother. I appreciate that. Let's get it. We outside, bro. We here. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, me too, man. I love our community, bro. Our community is amazing. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody who steps up every time, you know what I mean, and go above and beyond. Pepsi, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Make sure you boys hit that like button and see if we could get over 200 likes on today's show. That will be awesome. Consider the lineup marks an initial collaboration outcome of the global strategic partnership announced with SIE last November. It says NC Soft is gearing up to introduce more third-party titles through Purple. Details regarding the lineups and release schedules will be revealed sequentially. Okay, gotcha. I say, yeah, most realistic shooters get boring fast. I don't know, man. I love Battlefield 6. But hey, to each their own, bro. To each their own. I mean, Battlefield 6 has the Throne COD. It has broke so many records and everything. But that's just how life works for some people. Like, you know, because it's stale news for some people now. Oh, you know, the hype has died down. Man, Battlefield 6 is still amazing, bro. But hey, it is what it is. Where you get the fresh. My mom's actually hooked me up with this hoodie, man. But yeah, I will be having merch coming out real soon. I wanted to get it done this year, but we're probably going to get some merch done probably going into next year, early next year. So get some merch done for you guys, man, and we'll be good to go. We'll be good to go. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Definitely Heat Wave. Definitely. So it feels like this year just started and how it's about to end. It'd be a new year. Yeah, man. Yeah. Low Key Gaming says, great show today. Thank you, man. Put a lot of energy into these shows, man. It's a lot. When I'm done with these shows, bro, I am tired. Like, you know, make me want to go to sleep and everything, but I can't go to sleep because my job is never done. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting off of one and going back on the other. You know what I mean? My job is never done. My job just gets started every single time, bro. Every single time. I'm fixing to get off now, and I have a lot of stuff I got to do. So you know how it goes, man. Toby says, God has been so good to me. Amen, my brother. Amen. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that, man. I'm happy to hear that. Say get some food. Oh, shoot. The wife took me out to surprise me this morning with IHOP. So that was pretty cool. I'll be cooking tonight. So, oh, yeah, make sure y'all follow me out on TikTok, bro. The Crazy Life of Marlon, bro. Make sure you guys follow me out on TikTok, bro. If you want to see vlogs, all that good stuff, follow me out on TikTok. I forgot to mention that. Yo, your boy's on TikTok, man. You guys been pushing me to do TikTok. Yo, you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are going to keep your word on a lot of things. So, yo, follow me out on TikTok, Marlon Crazy Life. That's my TikTok. Follow me out on there. If you want to see vlogs, if you want to see me cooking, whatever the case may be, follow your boy out on TikTok, bro. Yes, sir. We outside, bro. Matter of fact, we're going to be recording something today with me cooking and stuff like that. Plus, TikTok gave me the ability to go live as well. So if you guys want to see your boy cook and throw down, follow your boy, man. Follow your boy. Matter of fact, yeah, let me drop the link. We're trying to get to 1,000 members like yesterday. So Crazy Life Marlon. I'll drop the link, man. I dropped the link, man. All right. Make sure you guys follow me. Oh, hold on. Here we go. So we have 98 followers right now. So make sure you guys, let's see if we can push this thing, man. Here we go, right here. Here we go. That's my TikTok. Make sure you guys follow me out there, man. I have like multiple videos I'm dropping today. I have one that I recorded today, and then I have another one I'm fixing to drop. So make sure y'all go out there. That's the link right there in the chat. Follow your boy, man. It's going down. We're pushing that TikTok, baby. Let's go. Said we need YouTube collaboration with Obi-Wan Plays, Merge Plus, Meet and Greet. Oh, man. I've worked with Obi before. Obi is a legend, man. Obi is a legend for sure. King Mo says we need that album too. Oh, man. I can't wait, bro. The hardest challenge that I have, man, honestly, guys, is, me, being a father and, having my daughter with me majority of the time. So it's kind of like hard for me to kind of, find the time to actually record. But soon and very soon, I'll be having some time, to where I can actually focus on music and writing and all that stuff. I have a lot of music that I need to put out. So stay tuned, man. We're definitely going to have that. And we're also going to be working on merch. I know sort of like a slow burn, but we'll get some stuff done for you boys, man. We got some stuff going down. Oh, you just followed me? Yo, appreciate that, guys. Follow me out on TikTok. If you want to see your boy thrive, man, follow me out on TikTok because I'm putting out some videos, man. Check out the videos. Leave a comment. Motivation, man. Motivation. We're building this thing from the ground up. So give your boy a follow. Link is in the description. Check your boy out. Let's see here. It says, I'm playing the Black Ops 7 campaign. Wasn't this supposed to come out tomorrow? Really? Is it already out? Interesting. I thought it was tomorrow. I guess they probably, yeah, you know what? I think they said at some point today. So I don't know, maybe. So why is most people not streaming the game? I'm actually surprised that people are not actually streaming the game. That is pretty strange. Yeah, because I'm looking at like what's his name? Tim the Tap Man. He's doing Arc Raiders. Like, people just don't seem like they're interested in COD no more, bro. This is, what's his name? Dr. Disrespect. Like, all these guys that are big Call of Duty guys. I don't see nobody streaming this game. Arc Raiders, Dr. Disrespect, Arc Raiders. Nobody is playing Call of Duty. Nobody says I'm on PS5 and no, Black Ops 7 isn't out yet. That's what I'm saying. They're playing Arc Raiders. So how is it out and Dr. Disrespect and all these other guys are not playing it? That doesn't make any sense. So somebody is capping. But yeah, guys, we're going to call it a day, man. We're going to call it a day. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank y'all so much for being here. Hit that like button for your boy, man. Hit that share button for your boy. We will have some coverage of Black Ops 7. We're going to be checking it out. If you guys want to play with us, feel free to join in if you are a member and things of that nature. Thank you guys so much today. There's No Hope. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank y'all for the super chats and everything, man. I do appreciate you guys. But on that note, your boy do gotta go. Make sure you guys follow me out on TikTok. I'm going to be dropping some TikToks today. All right. So make sure you follow me there and we'll have some Call of Duty coverage for you boys and girls. All right. So we're just going to keep pushing, man. We're just going to keep pushing for you boys. Make sure you guys come through to the Call of Duty stream. And all that good stuff, all right? But on that note, like the great Erica would always say, please have yourself a wonderful one. I love you guys, man. Stay up, be blessed, be easy, and peace. We out of here.